Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics with me, Get Daved. This is a co-op LP with someone else named Snapawave. He's not here right now, but we've each done about half of the LP. So we're on Voyage now is the name of the stage. For the most part, like that team I had in the last one. I want to bring Orlando, because he's got catch, and I swear that's going to really pay off one day. We need Rafa to find our stuff. And it was nice well, Orlando's got item. You know what? We don't need another healer. Where's the Beowulf? There he is. Let's play Find the Cheat. Deep Dungeon Voyage. Some Trents. They're good to poach. Kuar, or some sort of cougar-like enemy. You can get good stuff from poaching these things. I'm glad they're here. I mean, I'm glad you could make it. I'm gonna tan your hide. Well, let's see what else we can do here. Thief Hat. Always problematic for our very own Mustadio. And a Kuar. Unlike Kuars in other Final Fantasy games, they don't have annoying moves that kill you or turn you to stone in one shot. So, you know, something to be happy about. This stage is characterized by the massive chasm in it. It's basically overlooking a cliff. So there's that. Actually, it's basically... This one should be called Bridge. Why is it not? It's a chasm to your left, a chasm to your right. Now I'm angry. Good job, YouTube. Alright, first things first. Those Trents have a lot of hit points. Let's see what we can do about that. As insane as this sounds... And you know what, that Kuar is not going to have anything good. Now, I'm not really sure how to get down there. That's also worth noting. Looks like if we go all the way to the end, there's a little bit of a pathway to go down, which means the Trents farther to the side are actually more of a threat than the closer ones. But we'll work with what we got in range. Hopefully they don't have some sort of long-range attack. I should have thought that out a little more carefully. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't cheered up Beowulf! Come on, we found Rias. You got lots to look forward to. Sure, we haven't seen light in 5 weeks. That's a little depressing. They're coming. Drums in the deep. Could be worse. Alright, now I think I actually might need to rotate my map to make sense of anything. Or to make sense of things in general. That's just less useful, though. Alright. These are both potential exits down there. Actually, there's a ton of potential exits down there. And all of the treasures are along the edge, so Rafa's just gonna book it to the slope as fast as she can. Now, all of them seem to be on heights that are multiples of 3. And that applies to none of us, so we might be able to do something really fantastic here. Height, 3. Which do you guys like better, frog or stop? I'm gonna go with stop. That was pretty good. Oh, they've got... Oh no, that's just a summon. Oh hey everybody, we found somewhere to experience unparalleled suffering. You know what I'm gonna do here? This may seem odd. I'm gonna try putting Innocent on someone. Because that's gonna give him protection to the incoming magic shortly. Because we're all about to get nuked by it, so... Rafa's gonna get it the worst because of her immensely high faith stat. Oh hey, you can really see the stage nicely. I wish this happened more often. Ooh. Oh good, auto potion. Okay, that was actually meaningful. Ramza didn't take any damage, I hope you know. Yeah, I did not like that one bit, so I'm gonna wish I could shoot you in the arm. I'm gonna do... Oh, it's because they have that dang thief hat. I don't think Ramza has anything he can really do to damage from this range, because unfortunately he's a knight. It's her turn again? What about Orlando? Like, did I just miss his turn or something? She got like 2 in a row there. Oh no, I forgot about one of Orlando's. Still, she's quite fast. Summoner who can move at a speed of 11. I kind of wonder what the innocent status is like. I imagine it is something like having a concussion. Or like, I guess, hey, remember all those things we told you about God? Eh, well, don't worry about them for a while. Maybe something like that? I don't know. Or maybe it's like one of those movies where you rediscover your youth. Or one of those life experiences where you rediscover your youth. Okay, now we have a bit of a problem in that Orlando is the only one who can revive, who's, well, aside from Rafa. So he's gonna have to go back and use a Phoenix down on her. Not the end of the world, but... Can you shoot anyone? Aside from the insane effectiveness of their summoners, we're actually positioned fairly favorably against them. So I like that part. It's also worth saying that this stage has insanely good items on it. Should have used haste on Rafa when I had the chance. Oh well. Really? Uh-oh. I know how this ends. Also, we're about to reach them, so... This is pretty much my last chance to do the whole stop trick again. Please don't use a summon on me. I hope they only have defensive ones. Nope. I don't think we need to worry about that at all. Okay, now we can shoot her in the arm. Boy, I wish I had Olin and Galaxy Stop. Ha ha! Ha! Yeah, never mind, we don't need him. Height. 3. Whoop. Yeah, this thing's effectiveness the first time was a bit of a tough act to follow. Still, 1 is more than 0. We can't deny that. Okay, time to begin the poaching. Now, hopefully... I think that's a safe tile to step on. We'll find out pretty quickly if it isn't. Holy cats! Those things are tough. I suppose it's kind of odd that that's surprising to me, but it is. They're trees. There we go. That'll keep Ramza a little safer now. Found one of the treasures. I don't like seeing Rafa that close to death, but I want her next move to be to cast haste on herself, so... I'm still not sure how I'm gonna do that either. Well, I don't want them to take that. Now Ramza is possibly immune to stop because he's always got haste status, so I'm just gonna try going for this one more time. Slow would definitely work. I'm enjoying the fact that the crystal is illuminating the stage right now, so I'm hoping to stop both of these. Mission accomplished. And miss? Yeah. He blocked it with his crystal shield, but I think it's I think it's impossible for it to hit him just based on the fact that he always has haste on. Move Mustadio back. That is a ridiculous name. Let's not forget that fact, everybody. And this is an important thing I should have done much earlier in the battle than I did, but things have worked out alright, so I'm not going to beat myself up too much. Okay, I believe I'm standing on one potential exit point, and then the rest are quite far along, so I guess for now I can keep poaching. I'm okay with inadvertently— holy cow! Healing an enemy unit a little bit. Would you look at that? I would classify that as a huge disappointment. More light for me. I don't know, everybody. I think we can safely say the fight's under control right now, so I'm going to off-screen for a little bit, and I'll just show you what the items are, as per usual, because I can't think of anything to say. Alright, everybody, I think this is the first one. Perseus bow. Kind of makes the Yochi bow obsolete. And yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. There's a very good chance this will hit her as well. You know what, maybe there's even some other criteria I can use. Because I've used don't move successfully on that one. If your level's a multiple of 4. Safe, safe, safe. What else have we got? Experience 53, that's prime. Neither prime nor composite. CT gauge is 100. And now we've reached the limit of what the math skill can do, I think. Because those are all the properties you can go with. Unless I'm missing something. Prime experience points value. Yeah. Oh well. Actually, never mind, everybody. I found a solution. Now we just have to find out if Mustadio's going to be a casualty of it. Guarded, because he has a black costume on. Yes, everybody. Just another example of why you come to Get Daved for the wonderful forethought put into everything I do. Wow, level 86. That's impressive. I found an exit. Well, that's nice. And we can poach this beautiful work of art. Alright, if we can actually get Ramza and Orlando standing beside him, 1, Mustadio should be able to keep sniping, and 2, the enemy shouldn't be able to walk because they'll have nowhere to go. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is where the next one is, so let's just test this theory. Phoenix down. Robe of Lords, that's more like it. This is quite possibly... yeah, that actually might be the most useful treasure in the entire area. And I say that with full sincerity. The, you know, there's other great equipment like the Maximilian and the Ragnarok and all these crazy things, but the Robe of Lords gives a lot of great stuff to mages, and they don't have a ton of great equipment. You know, something like the Maximilian gives a lot of HP to a knight-like character, but they're not exactly for want in that area. You're worth it, Mustadio! Actually, what's the point? Get Dave descends into nihilism. The ginger dropped a treasure box. Oh my. Some sort of deadly autumn. I guess we'll have to put an end to that. Oh, Mustadio, you're fantastic. Nope. 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 There we are, the Ragnarok. It's like the Excalibur, but stronger. Not more useful, but stronger. It also gives you shell at all times, which is a pretty nice status to have. Alright, finish it off, Rafa. Oh my goodness. Oh wow! Oh, it was just an elixir. Well, the good news is we found a whole bunch of other wonderful things. They were some of my favorite things. Okay. Level 86. You know what? It's got a prime number of experience points. I'm just gonna torch the place. You can survive that, and so can you. Beowulf can just hang back. There's a good chance I just messed up everything. Oh, no, no problems here. Poach was successful. Hopefully we get some rare items out of that, and at the very least, we got some fantastic ones. Robe of Lords is going to increase Rafa's magic even more. I'm super excited for her to try it on. She wears it well. Actually, Beowulf wouldn't be bad in it either. Yep, I'm making you watch this. So it'd be kind of nice to have Bolt 3. By the way, counter magic not particularly useful. A lot of the time when you get hit by a magic spell, it kicks your butt, so the ability to counter attack is not that big. Always protect shell. A nice bonus to your physical attack, but that's not the real bonus. Well, you know, on someone like Beowulf, that would be quite amazing. It also would pair extremely well with the Excalibur, because you would always have haste, protect, and shell on. Physical attack +2. This is good for everyone. And I stand by my statement that it is the best piece of equipment in the game. I don't know if I am going to give it to Rafa, because you know what? She tends to hang back, and I liked it better when she was getting an elemental boost. You know who deserves it? Well, it wouldn't be bad on Snap, that's for sure. Wouldn't be bad on Beowulf. But you know what? Let's give it to Agrias right now. Because she's pretty much the only character who is using every single aspect of it. And that's nice. Alright, on that note, let's just check the fur shop real quick. Probably not going to be anything remarkable. Yep, nothing particularly remarkable. I guess I'll buy some discount items. Yeah. So on that note, we'll head back to Deep Dungeon, and next time we will do the second last stage. I'll see you there.